The government has banned over 50 Chinese apps in India, citing reasons or concerns about security and privacy. This is a big decision that has been taken by the Indian government, and the biggest of the names, those apps have been blocked and banned in our country. This is a big decision that has come. Vinay Tiwari, our managing editor, is joining us right now. Vinay, there's always been a huge debate and conversation around, when it comes to security and privacy of Indian citizens and using some of the Chinese technology. And whether it's there is a concern there, and I think this just proves that there has been some legitimate concern.
Yes, and look, it's a massive decision, and I think this decision is massive not just for one reason, for multiple reasons. One, of course, is the fact that the government has decided to go ahead and ban 59 of them is a massive figure. Remember, these 59 apps, the list of them, if you collectively add the number of users on it, it will run into millions. One of the apps that is on this list, which is TikTok itself, has about 35 million users. Their numbers had dropped in the last couple of weeks or so because there was some amount of backlash that was there because of the Chinese incident. But it's still a very incredibly popular app, and there are many more which have a very, very high user count as well. So it's a very bold decision of the government. Obviously, they're making a very specific allegation that these apps were being used to misrepresent the data that was being collected by it, and that it infringes the privacy and the safety and security of Indians as well. And in fact, the release very clearly says that it infringes the safety and security of 130 crore Indians. So this has huge ramifications. It also has ramifications on widening the scope of the debate, because remember, any app or any technology that is actually downloaded onto a phone does collect information of some sort from the user. Now, some collection information is voluntary, where a user agrees for that information to be shared. And some, of course, is done because people are not fully aware of what all is being collected, and they end up sharing information in the absence of knowledge of specific requirements. I also believe that this will also bring back questions that we had over of individuals, over the apps that the government uses, for instance. In fact, the Arogya itself had come under some kind of controversy for collecting information. So this will widen the scope of the debate and the argument that has happened over what constitutes privacy and how much is acceptable or not, and whether and the usage of the data that any technology platform collects. But huge ramifications, including business ramifications, and it's a decision that's going to rock, not just the world of business, but also the world of the teenagers, many of whom are on these apps, as well as it will possibly become a bigger, larger legal question on privacy and usage of data, Tanvi.
Yes, Vinay, in fact, and we're going to put that list out for our viewers as well in just a bit, because I think each one of us and our lives will get impacted in a sense that we will have to go through what's there on our phone. And I'm sure everybody will find at least one, if not more, if not even up to a dozen of these apps on their phone, which is why this government decision is extremely important. We're going to get more on this in just a bit. Vinay Tiwari, thank you so much for speaking to us right now.